Alright, we're back. Whew. I just had to... okay, never mind. I just had to carry my clothes back from the dryer again. I've been neglecting doing it for so long. Where are we off to? Lionel in England. It's England! Whoa. So far.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap,
Whoa.
we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Is it Oscar?
Is this... the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul
We'll just leave
of the
them.
Corsair Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No, no. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Aetherian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
And we're here.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it. I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
When was the last time I saved?
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long? The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Innominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right. Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Trust her? No way we're gonna trust her, we just met! All the other times we met, we had to fight. Whoa!
A new recipe! I've gotta try it!
This treat made of pie crust looks plain, but glazed nothing to get angry over.
All right.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Wait, there was two treasure chests? How did I miss this? One's gotta be maybe over here. Oh. The other has to be on the other side of that cat's chest. Maybe. Yep. Oh, that's that.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
Scared. The hell? Okay. Yep.
Don't get overcome.
See this? Frontal blue! Wing it! Kill them to the bone! Frontal blue! Armor cutter! Double haze! Oh! For three! That's the beat and move! Frontal blue! Quick five!
Holy shit.
Up!
Infernal Torch!
No escape! Frontal blue! Armor cutter! No escape! Wing! Kill them to the bone!
Crash through!
Photon! Wing back!
No escape! Crash through! Shield Stigma!
Caution! Double haze!
Twin Whip!
Jade Wave! Rocky Fury!
Twin Whip! Moonlight Cycle!
No escape! Armor crusher!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torch!
Armor crusher!
Let's
Let's go! Throw on! Fertile blue! Wind! Fertile blue! Kill them to the bone! Rocket Photon! Up! Eat it! Wind! Kill them to the bone! Hurricane!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
You're not hurt, are you?
No!
I'll finish this quick!
God, that scared me.
Infernal
Double
Torch!
haze! For five! No escape! Armor crusher! No escape! See this? Double haze! Fertile blue! Crusher! Eat it! Armor crusher! One more! Let's go! Big star! I'll crash through! No escape!
Upon my fiery mirror!
Double haze! I'm done! No escape! No escape! Form illusory veil! No last! Double haze!
Victory is ours.
Cooking level, yay. Oh, deal.
I'll finish this quick! Hurricane! Double haze! No escape! Fury!
Infernal Torch!
Hold up! Blades of wind! Slice them! Air blast! No escape! No escape!
They were nothing. Don't waste my time.
Double haze! For three! Double haze! Wind! Kill them to the bone! No escape! Illusory veil! I'll take! Hold stop! Quick blast! No escape!
Infernal Torch!
Double haze! Draw! No escape! Eat it! Pressure! Pressure! Double haze! Rocky Fury! Let's go! No land!
No escape!
For power! Fertile blue!
Crash through!
Armor crusher! Shooting star!
Come on, really?
You're fighting the Reaper.
Infernal Torrent! You're dead! You won't get away! Nope. Infernal Torrent! Clear out!
Blaze of wind! Slice them!
Soaring Dragon!
Too slow!
You won't get away!
Eat it! Crush it! Outside!
Soaring Dragon!
Fertile Blue! This
Ow.
is the Reaper.
Ow.
Protect the Deception! Move!
Quickness! Infernal Torrent! You're dead! You won't get away!
I'll stop you! No escape! Why don't you do it?
You're dead! You won't get away!
Let's go for spread out.
Infernal Torrent! You're dead! You won't get away!
No escape!
Soaring Dragon!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Soaring Dragon!
Fertile Blue! Blaze of wind! Slice them!
Unarmed? Hardly.
I'll finish this quick! No escape! Wind kills them to the bone! Wrecking Photon! Armor Crusher! Shooting Star!
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
See this? Deception! Armor Crusher! One, two! Double hit! Double hit! Smash them! No lance! See this? Wind lance! Deception! See this? Armor Crusher! Crusher! Armor Crusher! Armor Fury! Wind kills them to the bone! Wrecking Photon! If you want to live, get out of my...
Let's do our best!
Ow.
No escape! I'll stop you! No escape! Double haze! For one! Shooting Star! For three! Fertile Blue!
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Hmm. Can I kick this? No? Can I not kick? Oh, I can kick that. Oh. So it does affect this map. Okay.
Don't waste my time.
Hurricane, too slow!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
See this? Wow! Fury!
Infernal Torrent!
Armor Crusher! It's up here!
Is that all you got? Infernal Torrent! Sword Dragon! Rainbow! Take that! Infernal Torrent! Is that all? Make it clear!
Nothing can stop these fists.
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Where's that block? I don't know, actually. Oh, money! That's a pretty cool transition. Now I'm here. Wait, what? Oh, what? Wait, do I have to change the switch all the way back there? Let me quickly check around here first. I think that's the case. Great.
Malachim are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malachim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
Is that why?
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clear picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
I don't know what else. What do you want me to say? I still don't have that. What's over here? Oh. $300 for nothing. Doing thankless work. Yep, what have been dead there? Don't die, Rotaro! Uh-oh. Bacterian man. Oh my god.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
I'm dead! Yeah, there's no way.
I can't die here.
Oh my god. Oh.
Believe it. You're not hurt, are you?
No,
I did it!
I'm fine.
Oh, that was my last life bottle. But I did it. Oh.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Show him how...
Oh. Oh. No.
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah, a Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already! What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Hopefully I don't have to change it. Oh, I do. Well, good to recognize it early on.
That was tougher than I...
Oh, thank God for the invincibility. Really sucks for the other characters.
Hey, Laphicet. Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned rhinoceros beetle.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Moloch, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malachim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Eisen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malachim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malachim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Damn. No one's in denial.
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Hey, rank! Up ahead. Soul bottle. That's a new one.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Infernal Torch! Turn that! Make a sonic thrust! Is that all, you Infernal Torch? Turn that! Make a sonic thrust!
The hell is a soul bottle? Oh. I don't have any. Oh, fuck.
Infernal Torch! Turn that! That'll crash through! No escape! Finish! Take that! Devour! Infernal Torch! Turn that! Make a sonic thrust! Take that! Devour! Infernal Torch! Turn that! Make a sonic thrust! Sword and Dragon! Finish! Breakthrough! Take that! Devour!
You won't get away! Take that! Soaring Dragon! Soaring Dragon! No escape! Finish! Breakthrough! Take that! Devour! Infernal Horse! Dragon! Make it like that! Soaring Dragon! Finish! Breakthrough! Headcrux! Triple! That's good! Take that! Devour! Fury! Moving Crystal! Finish! It's up!
Hold up!
Crash through!
Whew. I thought we were done for.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheek.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
That's just all talk. I don't think she's gonna go through with it. Alright, let's go through that door. What level was the cooking? 3. Oh, 20 for each of them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could be that higher rated meals give more experience. I'll look that up later. Be right there. Millionaire. That's a first. I didn't expect it to be named that way. Oh, backup. Damn it. Looks like most of his attacks earth element. One is fire element, which is millionaire. The station fiend dragon. Binding Frost. Always change out.
See this? Hurricane!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Sword Dragon! Sword Dragon!
Hurricane!
Infernal Torrent! Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Punch! Deception! Deception!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Deception! Hurricane!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Armatus! Deception!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Hurricane!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Jade Wave! Ultra Fury! Blast them! Let's go!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Ultra Fury! Jade Wave!
Dragon!
Windland!
Oh my god!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Ultra Fury!
Binding Frost!
Hurricane! Torterra!
Sword Dragon! Infernal
Hurricane!
Torrent! Binding Frost!
Jade Wave! Windland!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost!
Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane! Hurricane! Eat it! Winds chill them to the bone! Jade Wave!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost! Finish!
How's that? Deception! Deception! Blades of Deception!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost!
Hurricane! Jade Wave!
Sword Dragon!
Deception! Slice them! Deception!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost!
Deception! How's that? Die!
Sword Dragon! Sword Dragon!
See this?
Infernal Torrent!
Die!
Finish!
Deception! Deception! That's not good! Hurricane! Hurricane! See this? Quickness! Windland!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost! Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Binding Frost! Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent! Here! Binding Frost! Take that! Walls of Armor! Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
No escape!
Finish! Straight! Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
No escape!
Sword Dragon! Infernal Torrent!
Die!
Sword Dragon!
The hell?
Eat it!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Oh. Well, that's that. The blob ring. Ah! Where's this thing? Ah. Aww. It's a dead end. Not here, is it? Can't be. What's supposed to be here then? Other than a chest. Multipliers. This is just a chest.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachim. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet, please, do it for me, too.
If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
It's not gonna go the way we think it's gonna go, is it? Yeah. Oh, it's this way. Gotcha. Can I not skip through these by doing this? Nope. What? I have to go all the way back? Wait, where was the... It was back here, right? Oh my god, it can't be. Oh shit!
Let's get started! Crash through! Bring it down! Watch it! Awesome!
Good stuff! Armor crusher!
Sword dragon! Infernal torrent!
Double haze! Pressure! It's not out! Now it's pressure! Out! Armatus fury! Infernal Torrent! Watch you! Armatus! Pressure!
Sword Dragon!
Infernal Torrent! Cross! Up! That's good!
Don't die. I don't have any life bottles.
Battle Turn Death! Sword Dragon! Devour! Infernal Torrent! Turn Death!
Shooting Star!
Sword Dragon! Finish!
I'll cut down anyone in my
All the way back here. Oh, a chest. I missed it. Hourglass. Ooh. Oh wait, this isn't it. And we're back. Eh? What? I have to change both of them? Come on. There we go.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
Wait, he mastered other stuff too? Gotta find a chest piece for her. Uh-oh. The music stopped. Okay, here we go. There he is. Thank God for quick save. Oh.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my theory. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
That doesn't look like... Is the demon gonna eat him?
Teresa, get back!
What? You did it!
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Innominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
What? Alright.
She turned
Cool.
into a Therian? No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all. Anything
Alright.
to protect Oscar.
Jesus. I didn't expect that. Fire. Alright. This is new.
Merging with a Therian. Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Alright, fire does nothing. I didn't realize I have 2 moves that does fire damage.
Hold up! Double haze!
Moonlight cycle! Rising falcon!
Fertile blue!
Vanishing thunder!
Form 7!
No escape!
See this? See this? Don't squeeze! Deception! Deception! Hold up! Deception! Get it done! Get it done! You won't get away! Double hit!
Crash through!
Double hit! You won't get away!
No escape!
Deception! No escape!
No escape!
Hold up! Double hit! Deception!
I don't like that. I don't know what that is.
Hold up! See this?
No escape! No escape!
Get it done! Outside! No escape!
Teresa, stop this already, please!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
I'm gonna die! I'm not gonna die! What the fuck? Oh my god, she keeps bursting. Oh no!
Taste the pain you inflicted on him.
Whoa! Fuck! Do I have a spell that could... Nope. I don't have a spell that could revive. does though.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Resurrection!
There it comes.
Let's go! Crusher!
Holy crap. Come on, man, roll throw.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Nope. Stop it.
Dark despair,
I'm
kindle a
alive.
beacon of hope!
Oh, not for long.
Resurrection!
Are you kidding me?
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Get away! Oh, fuck. Well, that's it. I think I can come back from this. Nope. Nope. Big old nobody nope. So that's that. How's a blob? Oh, amorphous. Wait.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
I'll kill you all! Anything to protect Oscar!
Fiend, wings, normals? Wait, that's a fire attack. I can't do that.
Merging with a Therian. Do you realize what we're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Pressure! Tremble! Step! No escape! Hurricane! Fertile blue! Armor cushion! Hold stop! Deception! Too slow! Hold stop! See this? Hold stop! Relax! No escape! Armor cushion! For three! Pressure! Let's go! Blaze the blade! Slice them!
That's not. What? That's not working. The rising moon.
Hurricane! Deception! No escape! Die! Orochi's fury! Step!
Taste the pain you inflicted on him! This is your punishment!
Double! Deception! Deception! See this? Armor crusher! Deception! No escape! No escape! Hurricane! No latch! Pressure! Double haze! See this? Water! Dark despair! See this? Armor crusher! Resurrection! Hurricane! No escape! See this? Deception! Pressure! Blades of wind! Slice them! No escape! No escape!
Teresa, stop this already! Please!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
Deception! Up! Deception! Draw!
Oh, I'm dead!
Taste the pain.
I'm dead! I'm dead! That's too much damage!
No, I can't die.
No escape! Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! Resurrection! Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope!
Modulus! I can heal Hogan!
Resurrection!
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! Resurrection! Velvet! For three! Armor cushion! Hold stop! No escape! Deception! Watch
Here I come!
Deception! Deception! 1, 2!
You won't get away!
Armor cushion! See this?
Yes.
Shooting star!
No! Oh, fuck. What? How did this undo that?
Armor crusher! Deception! Armor crusher! Deception!
Kill her! Kill her! Thank you!
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me,
Uh-oh.
I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
Here we go.
Take a good look. This is Armatization.
Oh, come on, I just did a boss battle. Fuck!
Double haze!
Failed Oscar. That's a unique name. Person? He has no weakness? At least he's only resistant to one thing. Damage against stun foes plus 50%. Fuck me.
What's happened to him?
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an arc.
Double haze!
Holy shit!
No escape!
Jesus Christ!
See this? Resurrection!
It is I!
Windlash!
Will not fall down easily.
Take this! Oh, Jesus! Oh no! We equipped the wrong things for this! I think it's fatigue. I don't have any more. Oh no.
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
I can't avoid all of it. I'm alive!
You will not fall that easily. This isn't over yet. Don't give out on me yet, Armatus. You will not fall that easily.
He defended through that? That's bullshit!
Fall that easily.
Ineffective! Wait, what is he now? No, he's still a person. What? I'm so confused.
Weak!
I am the fury of the storm!
Blade pierce through!
Cut it out! Rage!
Oh, nice tag.
Not fall that easily! To the bone!
Better watch your step!
Cut it out! Cut it out! Die! Kill them to the bone! Brilliant photon!
Oh.
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people
I'm
hurt
running
my
boss battles,
sister.
man.
He's losing control of the Moloch! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
What? Well, I did it.
You killed him.
No,
He was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my
Right.
birthday. They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you? How could you? How could you? Ah! No!
Don't do it!
Ah! You were so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother.
Hey, Clipless, what's up? Good evening. Is the orange circle their health bar? Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need a lot of gold. Oh, a nightmare. Pretty. Great.
They're dead. No, Not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias.
Oh, great.
I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you! I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
Scout ship.
You're going for plat? That is the current plan, yeah. Going for plat. At least in terms of achievements, I'll go for that. I don't think I'm gonna do 100% though. That's a little too, that's asking for a little too much, and I don't have that kind of time. Or is this going all the way back?
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the 7 Therian's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
Do I have enough to open that chest? Nope. That's a Sylph J?
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me! I didn't tell them anything! Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait, that information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes, they're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
What? Yenfu? What?
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Innominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
Oh, bounties. Any more? I know I'm missing like 2. Nope, make that 3. There's 1 out Titania. That means we're fucked. Right. Effing perfect. Lizard tail. Okay.
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So it was you all along, Bien Phu.
Miss Magilu!
I'm surprised I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact. Well played, Melchior. Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this, from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Nice.
Forgive me, Miss Magilu. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't.
Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
That's not true! I'm the one you want!
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then, do with us what you will.
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me, what does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Where did that come from?
Titania! There's an Abbey ship in the front docks!
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see it the very moment I kill Artorius.
In the face of doom, still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
Oh, we went around.
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This has to be Melchior's doing.
Stop! I'm the one you want! The Lord of Calamity.
That again? What a melodramatic name.
It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy.
Huh! We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh! We are the wings of the divine will!
Great.
The Armatus!
As expected.
What the fuck? I just assumed they'd be like the same thing as. Alright, well, that's new. They're level 50. Shit! What level am I? I don't even remember.
Please, stop! Do you not understand how dangerous an Armatus is? Fools! This is a battle of life and death! Too slow! Grounded strike, do you see?
Hold up!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Fire with flesh! Sleep away!
See this?
Kill them. I have to kill.
Velvet!
What?
So this is it.
They destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected.
The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
Grimoire, where are the Therians? Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end.
All of you, get on board the Von Eltia. I'll find the Therians.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Stay behind. I don't care.
Fine. Whoa!
Don't touch that!
You don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. How it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laffy. That's an order.
An order.
We have to keep Innominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorius.
I'll be honest, that
Let's go. We'll push the enemy
battle
back.
was a lot easier than I thought. Wait, Turtles is back? Let's go to B1.
Can keep an eye out for the Therians.
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say. Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm
least he's
so
honest.
sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, a forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
Please don't hate me.
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really?
Exerting control over someone else's life goes against everything Eisen stands for. We know you were forced to do it against your will.
But my spying put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you. What'd you tell them anyway?
That velvet is actually pretty good wife material. And what fishing rods Eisen prefers.
What?
And what Miss Magilu says in her sleep. And how fast Dial's tail regrows.
What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it no more heed. But things must be set aright.
All right. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Eisen?
That's right. I must apologize as well. I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor.
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Oh.
Are exorcists using armatization aware that it could cost them their lives?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an Armatus too. Endangering one's own life in order to save the many? It's the logical choice. But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure, too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us and the real point is to test their new weapon.
That can't be. It's all an experiment?
A blade proves its true worth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
That's no.
Let's do our best.
Not good.
Out of my way.
I wish I had power like that.
Don't waste my time.
That did like no damage.
Slow down.
Let's go! Let's go! See this? Blades of wind slice them! See there?
If you want to live, get out of my... First they robbed the Malachim of their will, and now their bodies too. Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that
fuck?
one.
Is that an elephant head?
Let's do our best.
That's an elephant head.
Well then, let's move on.
I can fight
Too slow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hold stop. Hurricane.
Hurricane scheme.
Deception. Hurricane. See this? Photo blue. Hurricane.
Oh, this isn't good.
See this? Eat it! Form 7! Deception! Double hit! Hurricane! Let's go! Die! 4-2! Hurricane!
That...
Toidles. Upper. Yep. No, keep it.
So, you all got away.
It was all I could do to flee. I have lost face.
You don't have a face!
I was so scared.
It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any more pain.
Medusa was the one who saved us.
Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all. Kurogane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell. I made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
You actually did it!
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell. Made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
It's complete! The orichalcum blade, Stormquell!
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kurogane is a real master. Color me amazed.
The Godblade Stormhowl versus the Orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something to see.
Will it end in triumph, or will you need to try more oomph? The gods alone know.
The gods have nothing to do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
He is. I overheard some exorcists mention it.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone. We're saving the Therians before anything else.
Besides, we're so close to deciphering the ancient book.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
I don't know. It's hard to believe that the Abbey's leader would risk using an art that could end his own life, but...
The Shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the Legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an Armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether God or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet!
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
Oh my god! What?
You better be ready.
One down.
thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Another victory.
Is this not the way? Oh, it is. I didn't see the star. Hey, wait.
Eisen, there's trouble. The enemy found the Von Eltia. Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Set sail, now!
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
That's madness. What do you think you're doing?
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Raise anchor! We'll make it through somehow!
Aye, aye. But don't die. You hear me?
Crazy kids.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
Oh, come on!
Gave way! Rip them apart! Don't go too slow! Rip them apart! One down! Hellgate!
What do we do now?
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it?
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated. And Lord Artorias should be there too.
All the better.
But we still don't have a way to fight Innominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Huh?
Use me.
Percival.
Don't worry. Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
I owe you one, but don't expect gratitude. What is that supposed to mean?
We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
I know. Arthur's first maxim, right?
You wouldn't know that. This turtle's still here. Oh crap.
I'll end this quickly.
I hope I did a good job. I'm worried.
About this whole hostage thing, you mean?
Yeah, that too. But Velvet's acting really strange.
And that's unusual how?
Moggy Lou!
Yelling at me won't change anything. Her thirst for blood knows no bounds, and she's got all the self-control of a wounded beast. With the way she's acting, I'm not sure she'll be able to escape.
She's cut her way through all her problems before. She can
It's
do
not a
it
solution.
again.
I hope so, but everything has its limits. There's no blade that will not break, nor is there such a heart. When the time comes, you'll need to make a decision. It's best you start figuring it out now.
When the time comes.
Oh, riddles.
Phew. Well, looks like we shook off our pursuit.
Of course we did. This is the Von Eltia.
No, it can't be. This is terrible. Turn back, now!
What? There's no way we can do that.
I finally deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Innominat is already...
The coast is clear!
All right, let's make a break for the docks.
You're running.
Oh my god. They're both here?
It's Lord Artorias, and...
Sigurd!
No, stop!
Please, now's
He's
the
gonna
time
die,
to
isn't he?
negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness.
Oh?
The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
You better believe it!
Wait. What?
This is a trap.
It is a trap.
We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget, you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool! Try to stop me and I'll take you down! Even you, Eisen.
Whoa, alright.
Your Armatus isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
That sword. Is that orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before.
Damn right! The hardest sword there is!
It may be made of orichalcum,
But still...
What?
It's time. Stand down, Shiki.
don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Innominat.
Delica? Wait, what?
Hello, sister. Did you miss me?
Laffy... Velvet's brother? So that's his game.
That's right. I am Laphicet Crow. And more. I am also Empyrean Innominat, the Suppressor.
No, that's... Innominat?
If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just
It's
another
not.
illusion! I'll devour all of you!
Somehow I don't think it is. Oh, he's level 71!
Velvet,
That's what you've been doing this whole time, struggling again.
Why is he taking the form of her brother? What? Well, Bright Shade, Geostigma, Leaf Storm, Triple Bulwark, Leaf Circle, Annihilation Beams, Leaf Cyclone, and Erupt. Iron Stance granted for up 10 hits while casting.
It's all reason.
Shut up! Don't you dare! Pretend to be my brother!
Geostigma! Crushing Wind! Geostigma!
Right.
Darken Light! Right.
Your struggles are over. All your pain, your suffering, I'll end all of it for you.
Is this the power of an Empyrean?
Exactly. This boy is Empyrean Innominat the Suppressor.
But how? We took away his strength!
By kidnapping the Therians? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you were a wee bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
was 8 different types. Greed, conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Innominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2 that Velvet carries inside her. Once Innominat has them, he will fully awaken.
And I don't even need an Earth Pulse for that. I can eat them right here.
Like hell you will! What?
If you're that weak, stay out of my way. Ow.
It's all an illusion.
That hurts, Velvet.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are you going to kill me, sister?
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you. All I could do was avenge you. To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry.
He's not laughing.
It hurt, didn't it? Fee!
No,
Kill him,
don't
please.
do it.
But, please?
No, he's not.
He said, he's my brother.
But Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away. Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence.
The awakened Innominat will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore!
I think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malachim.
It will be a peaceful world, free from pain.
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
If even an exorcist like you can let your emotions tempt you to betrayal, clearly it is the only way.
I'll make this world a safe place free from demons. That has always been my dream. Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
What's going on? This is bad! We'll be swallowed alive!
Wait. Everything I did for you. How could you do this to...
Thank you. It's because of what you've done that I need to make amends. You've hurt so many people, and all for nothing.
You can't... Poppy!
What?
Unfortunate.
But they're within me now. I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible, too. Or it'll snap.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Innominat finish up your armatization.
Shepherd Artorius, what have you done?
It's all according to my plan, Your Highness. Let us return to the capital.
What just happened?
We were eaten by an earth pulse.
This happened to you before, didn't it?
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend Innominat is using the land as his vessel. In other words, this earth pulse is now part of his body. I was able to flee him only because I found a rift in the earth pulse as it formed.
So, Velvet and the others?
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Bravo! You do have a talent, if nothing else.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Move aside. I must close this Earth Pulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity!
You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect. Illusions won't work on me. You can't break a heart that's already broken.
That day, I interrupted my art when your heart broke. I suppose I was taking pity upon my student. But this time, know that I won't hold back. I will grind your heart into dust.
You're awake. I'm glad to see you're okay. It looks like we got sucked into the Earth Pulse.
Are you alright, Eleanor? What about everyone else?
I'm fine, but...
Kill. I killed so many. Murdered. Slaughtered. It was all for him. I killed for him, but he said I was ugly. Nothing. Nothing. All for nothing. I can't. I have to kill. Die.
The whole time, she...
You're awake. Come on, we're leaving. I have to kill them.
But Innominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick! Or, what if it was really him? Then that means he betrayed me, doesn't it? You think I can't kill a traitor like him? Why? Why wouldn't I? Just how many do you think I've killed? You, who watched me do it!
I'm... sorry.
Velvet!
Fluffy.
What?
Time to wake up.
I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Innominat!
Bit of a fever, I'm afraid.
No, this is
At least
different.
the new medicine's supposed to come today.
A vision of the
Until
past?
then, you stay in bed.
See? I killed him! It was easy! I'm used to it by now. Alright, we're getting out of here! With your power.
But...
Now!
We've gotta find Aizen and the rest.
I said now! Enough!
Whoa.
Stop it! They're the ones who need to be stopped! Isn't that right? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
You must calm down.
Fine. I'll calm down and look for an exit. That's what you want, right?
Okay. Someone just jumped out the deep end. Like, completely. Drowned and came back and drowned again. Whew.
Whatever the case, we have to get out of here. Let's keep moving for now.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Are you alright, Lavisette?
Yeah, I am. But I'm worried about Velvet.
This may be more than he can bear. Not that I blame him. Lavisette, perhaps you should rest within me for a while.
No.
But if you don't, then...
I know. But if I hide, it'll only hurt Velvet even more. I should at least be at her side.
You really have become stronger.
But I haven't. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do to help Velvet now.
Of course there is. Having someone nearby can be all the help you need sometimes. Like when I lost my mother.
Eleanor...
So, let's keep an eye on Velvet while we search for the others, alright? Just remember that I'm always with you, Lavisette.
I know. Thank you.
Oh. That's a ghost. Oh, no, I'd rather not. I think they're slow.
That boy who called himself Innominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Innominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laufey could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Innominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Innominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Is it really though? Hmm? No, there's nothing. Damn it.
Let's get started!
Oh god, this is not good. I can't move!
Darkness! Take the sky! I said! Fallen serpent!
Yeah, that was dumb.
Here it comes! How could this happen? Here it comes!
We're finished here. Let's go.
Oh, that means the chest must have been back there somewhere. It's fine.
is this? Look!
Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me, but I couldn't do anything.
10 years?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner, but would you care to join me?
Huh? No way.
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
these feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
Alive?
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
Damn! I wanted to learn a little more.
What in the world was
Rokuro!
that?
Rokuro! Aizen! You saw it too, then?
Sure did. Artorius. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earth pulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister. So, you managed to fool her too, is it? Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison.
Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep. Tough as nails. That's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
How could she be okay? Innominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earth Pulse is completely under Innominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Innominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the two types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
Eh? Oh, there's a chest. Legolas? Is that everyone? Oh, that's right, we're missing one. Magilu, where are you?
So, what is this Earthen Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an earth pulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the earth pulse. These marks become etched within the land itself and remain a part of the earth pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Innominat is drawing specific memories from the Earthen Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Innominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Velvet's psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes. She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you.
Oh god.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I got you! Too slow! Blossom armor! Orochi's fury! One down! Double haste! Next!
Knock that guy down.
See this? Hold stop! Hurricane!
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Did you think you could escape me?
there's two chests. I think one of them's in here. I just want to get out of here. Huh? Oh. Other one's probably along this route, which is the main route. I hope.
Here I come!
No escape!
I hope I did a good job.
Test. Oh.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No. If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other two?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah. I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy. I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
Oh, you made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
Thanks, Velvet.
That's Lord Artorias' past.
Oh, that's rich! You made you believe that tripe? It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
What? Oh, it's a dragon. Wait, what? What is that?
What we just saw. Was that from before the opening?
Yeah. Celica was there, and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the mantle of shepherd and the weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out, but at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
To think I ate up his lies without questioning a word. What a joke.
He didn't lose his wife though. Didn't he sacrifice her? Still so many questions.
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Innominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably, but a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Innominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Innominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
Oh, hey Richard. Good evening. So we know we're gonna fight a boss. Ooh. Now what?
The Scarlet Knight? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child! No!
Arthur!
Celica!
Wow! What? Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit! Okay, that was real creepy. I didn't expect that. What? There was a mouth. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Why? Why? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However...
Okay. This I remember.
I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time. These Malachim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Why? Why must fate be so cruel?
It appears that Innominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malachim.
Wait! I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Moloch. I will forge a pact with you. I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorius Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
That Moloch, it was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorius' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
That's crazy.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
my sister's reincarnation. But
I figured
ate her
that one.
long ago.
You didn't know, right?
Yep.
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
So I thought Laphicet was actually Laphicet reborn. This explains a couple of things, though.
That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorias' quest to change the world, not Artorias' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
I'm still never gonna get over the whole mouth thing. Was that Innominat? Was that his mouth? That's a big ass mouth. And the teeth, oof. Which way am I going? Guess I'm going here first to get the chest. Chesto. No, thank you. What? Richard? What am I fighting? Oh god, well, I am gonna be fighting something. No.
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Moloch given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Molochim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Molochim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine, the good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
So that doesn't explain... Oh, is that number one then? Was number one Laphicet? And then he was reborn as Innominat? I don't even know. That's a huge guess that I'm pulling my bets on. That's a thing. Where's the chest? Oh my god, it was back there. Chest, you won't escape me. I mean, he did. Almost. Good thing I looked on the top left. Soul bottle. Contains this soul. Here we go.
Look! Over there!
An Earth Pulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
Arthur, There's something I'd like to
What?
speak to you about.
Lock
Alone.
said what? Oh, it's that day. Wait, no?
Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Innominat's resurrections have complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed,
Innominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
and there is another Scarlet Knight
What? Are
very
you kidding
soon.
me?
Arthur, I must ask.
Luffy said,
Can't I be the sacrifice?
tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly. Now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Luffy said, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lies. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Well, that fits another piece of the puzzle.
Don't talk to me about will! About wings! Both of you! Together! You betrayed me!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! 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 Die!
The fuck is this?
Get out of my way, you
Damn.
disgusting monster!
What is this? What is this? Chimera? It's like a... I don't know what this is. I guess it is a chimera. least it's level 52. Beast Amorphous Fiend.
What is this thing?
An amalgamation of multiple demons?
It doesn't matter what it is! I'll devour it until it's dead!
Double hit!
What the fuck?
See this?
It's like a fish foot.
I'll stop you! Hurricane! Orochi's Fury! Hey! Hurricane! Protection! See this? Hey! Orochi's Fury!
Infernal Torrent! Blade, pierce true!
Hey! I'll stop you!
This is a weird monster.
Shooting star!
And there's a ton of fucking health.
No escape!
Uh-oh.
Infernal Blue! Armor Crusher! Shooting Star! Shooting Star!
Infernal Torrent!
That did nothing.
Shooting Star!
Infernal Torrent!
See this? No escape! Double haze! I'll stop you!
This thing is still attacking the sides.
Infernal Torrent!
See this? No escape! Shooting Star! See this? No escape! Hurricane! I'll stop you! Hey! Infernal Blue! Infernal Blue!
Infernal Torrent!
Oh, I blocked it.
Infernal Blue! No escape!
Infernal Torrent!
Deception!
Devour! Blade, pierce through! Infernal
Hey!
Torrent!
Double haze! Shooting Star! Hurricane! Deception! See this? Shooting Star!
Infernal
See
Torrent!
this?
Oh god.
No escape!
It guards so much. And is now slowly crawling over.
Infernal Torrent! Shadow Flow!
Shade Wave! Shooting Star!
Twin Whip! Whirling Cyclone! Infernal Torrent! Shadow Flow! Twin Whip! Crimson Servant!
Infernal Blue!
Such a weird attack.
Twin Whip! Infernal Torrent!
See this? I'll stop you! No escape!
Infernal Torrent! Shadow Flow! Finish! Blast away the
Form
shadows of
7!
darkness!
Shooting Star!
Twin Whip! Moonlight Cyclone! Infernal Torrent!
No escape! Form 4!
Twin Whip!
Shooting Star!
Should probably not be here.
Twin Whip! Moonlight
0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Hurricane! Shooting Star! Shooting Star!
Infernal Torrent!
Oh, thank god. At least it does no damage. Probably the easiest boss in the past 12 hours. What? The fuck? Oh, that makes sense! Yep.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet. This farce is just another
It's
of
not.
Innominat's illusions.
I don't think so. I think that's the real Velvet.
Farce? How callous. That farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions. What an ugly,
What a
tainted
douchebag.
soul.
It's not like that!
Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
Yep.
He's right. Just think, everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still...
You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you?
More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many.
Without even knowing Arthur's true aims.
I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns.
And worse yet, you didn't even show mercy to your own
Jesus.
sister's reincarnation.
I ate her.
And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to become a sacrifice. For you, sister. But think, if you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying.
So this isn't
It was
Lavi
so
said.
dark.
I'm not the real Velvet.
I'm sorry.
Ugh, there's so many weird things happening.
Sorry.
You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it,
Yes.
Jeez.
All for nothing, and for no one. I hurt so many people, all for no reason. I'm a monster.
if you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair. If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain.
No? Come on, man.
I had hoped that you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now.
You got douchebag
You
of a
don't
brother.
belong there.
I'm gonna grab her.
Velvet!
There goes the real Velvet!
Let me go.
Oh, shit.
I have to go.
No!
If you don't, you'll die too for no reason.
No!
A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand?
That's a strong kid.
You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry, I'll devour you too.
Oh, no. Oh.
Laphicet, tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please, let me go.
Will you stop whining? No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you! But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass!
Abby, Angelica, Arthur, everyone. To have it all stolen from me. Why them? Why not me? It hurts so much!
In despair. How is it gone?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try.
What?
Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
Bye-bye. Oh, music stopped too. Unquenchable flame.
Miss Magilou!
Oh, there's number one.
Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
How many times do you plan to destroy and rebuild your own heart, Magilou?
We're on
Jesus.
107. Or was it 108? I lost count. Not that I really care.
Pathetic fool. Did I not tell you it would require an iron will, as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world. One free from man's sins.
An ideal world, huh? You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laphicet. He's alive. Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care.
No! Please!
Oh, fire!
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
You're late. Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
So, you came face to face with Innominat. If so, Then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world, and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I tried to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorias, not Innominat. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end!
Velvet!
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too. Now who's being the fool? Remember this well. The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Have you no shame for your sins, you unholy monster?
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Ooh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists! Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Fools! All
Wait,
of
there's
you!
another. Oh, fuck me. Tethered Malik. So, who reincarnated into this person? And how old is Melchior? Holy shit. Alright. Here we go.
Everyone, sorry to have worried you.
I wasn't worried.
I didn't realize you were someone who needed looking after. Me neither.
This is our way of saying we trust you.
Oh my god.
See? Stabbed in the chest, that's all you give me.
So much HP. Melchior has 3 times the much HP this little boy has. Remind me, I'm just gonna take care of this little boy by myself.
Shooting star! Double hit! Jade Way!
Here, Melchior!
Crimson Servant, Flanking!
Shooting star! Double haze! Deception! Shooting star! Deception!
Slowly but surely.
Armor crushing! Fertile blue! Armor crushing!
I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. Am I not supposed to kill this boy? That's one. Oh, doesn't really do damage, but does get rid of an SG. BG. Get back here, old man!
See this?
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Resonate!
I'm gonna die! I'm not gonna die! Thank you! I did it!
Tell Artorius and Innominat. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you. You spread havoc and destruction, all to satisfy your own ends. A dark font of malevolence. You're a demon lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin.
The Lord of Calamity.
It is the Exorcist's duty to destroy you.
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where Ifrit is?
You'll regret this.
I can feel Innominat. He's coming.
We can fight here no longer. Bienfu, close the rift.
I can't!
Come forth!
There he is. Oh. Hey, Zavid.
Carelessness will get you killed.
Zavid!
You ruined the moment.
Huh? Don't you mean thanks for saving us, Zavid? You're my hero and role model.
Thank you for saving us, Zavid.
Where exactly are we now?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in. I hadn't expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Let's head outside. We can talk then.
Come on.
Who's that?
A friend. His name is Number 1.
Hey, wanna come with us? If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Great. Come on, kid.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Do what you like.
A calyx? Is there anything I can... Okay, no. Oh man. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Have a good night. And I don't know. Gonna have to wrap my head around everything that's happened in the past 3 hours. Alright. Enjoy and treat yourself, I guess. Bye.